Hi, welcome to Sideline Sports. I'm Sean Neville, and I'm joined by Mike Card, Dan Sweet, and Jason Crescenzo. In this edition, we're going to be just talking about the football playoffs as well as some college bowl games that just took place. So stick around. I'll be right back.
Did you go like this?
Hi, welcome back. Right now, we're going to talk about the NFC playoffs. Of course, first game is in Green Bay, San Francisco going to Green Bay. What do you think about that game?
I think that the entire NFC has some great matchups. All very competitive teams, all have a chance to move on to the NFC Championship game or maybe even the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I agree
every
with
team. Even in this particular game.
Well, yeah, it's in the second round.
Did
so.
I interrupt you, Dan?
Yes. Well, I was just saying I agree with Jay. I mean, I think that there are going to be some great matchups. I mean, I really see Green Bay over San Fran, though.
Yep.
Just because of Brett Favre. I think
in Green Bay.
Yeah, I think he's got the better
Yeah,
arm,
and,
I think, than Steve Young, especially
and-
with what Steve Young's been going through this season. So.
Mm-hmm.
Favre is strong. He's going to have the home crowd behind him. This is really going to be a boost for him. Aside from how great he's been doing all season, this is really going to put them, I think it's going to put them over the top, and they're going to be victorious.
Well, you see what's going to put Green Bay over the top, I guess we all agree Green Bay, for some weird reason, is that they're at home because they are
The
virtually
weather helps them.
unstoppable
Yes.
at
Yeah.
home.
The fans, the weather, and then the team in general.
The team
Three
in
big
general.
factors that'll put them over the top, I believe.
Yeah, so
I think, though, I mean, what they got to do is they got to have the front line has to keep Brett Favre protected.
And they will.
Yeah, but
Because
you
like
can't-
last
They
game, I
will.
mean, he was pressured a lot.
they're pretty
You
well.
can't count
compared
on
to what
San
he's
Fran. Don't count. I
Oh,
know.
I know.
I think Green Bay is going to win.
Yeah.
But
they'll put
San
up a
Francisco is
battle.
going to put up a fight. This is going to be a football game where you can sit down and say, "Wow, that is one good football game." Because there are some games that are just someone blows away someone else. Those aren't football games. This is going to be a football game. I can see Steve Young getting some good passes out. This could probably be his best game of the season because of what's riding on it. This could be a drive for him. But I don't think they're going to win, but I think it's going to be an exciting game. Anyway.
I think it's going to be a battle of Rice versus Antonio Freeman. That's what I think.
No.
I mean, on the long balls and everything. I think that's what it's going to
It's
be.
going to be Favre and Young, I think.
I think
Whichever
so.
quarterback comes out victorious.
Well, that's like the two main receivers right there. So that sort of helps
Whoever's
the cause.
So what you're saying, Sean, is the quarterback who's better on that day is going to win.
Yep,
Yes.
that's what he
There
said.
you go.
He speaks.
Okay. That's.
I think that the team that
Wait,
plays better and scores more points is going to
Well, that didn't sound stupid, did it?
Where's Bozo?
The team that's
Where's
going to win
Bozo?
will win. Okay. Definitely the San Francisco. They played the Eagles in the first round. That isn't a football game, according to you.
No.
Nobody,
Total blowout.
nobody gave the Eagles a chance. You think of all the playoff teams. You're thinking Patriots, Green Bay,
Well, you don't
Dallas teams like that. Nobody even mentions Philadelphia. Why? They proved why they can't play with the
Minnesota
playoff
also.
Playoffs
teams.
anymore.
Minnesota too.
They just kind of made it because no one else did.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, that's good.
Almost as good as
Go
the
Jay.
team that is the best will win.
Thank you.
I think
Okay,
the
but-
best team will win.
Switching over to the other game, Dallas
Like that.
versus Carolina, going to Carolina.
Yeah.
Big second-year expansion team.
Carolina, they have a lot of veterans on the team. They're a pretty old team, all right, and they seem to all be working very well together. I mean, even in their first year, there was an amazing rookie season for a team.
Yes.
Usually you see young teams like that doing awfully bad, but Carolina emerged victorious.
Yeah, and now it's just
And in their second
in
season,
their
now their
second
sophomore
season.
season, they're in the playoffs. I mean, this has potential to be the greatest franchise ever created in the history.
I think you're
Go
going
back to
the-
dreaming.
NFL.
Well, keep
Go
in
back to
mind.
fantasy
Keep
land.
in mind, this is not like any other sport. This is not a young team. It's an old team.
Well,
It's
you can't actually say that, can you? Because they
Well,
are a young team.
well, you
but
think
on the
that
other hand, they're an old
Youth
team.
energy can always
not
Not
really
really.
sense.
It did because they're a new team.
I didn't hear what he said.
Ball
I want to hear
players.
the stupid
Go
thing
back
he
to your
said.
corner, Mike.
They're a new team with old players. Young
Okay,
man,
fine.
old,
The
best of
players
both
are old.
worlds.
That's what this team will not last because the
Admit-
players are old.
Exactly.
Well, obviously.
And they're
a
gonna
couple
get
of
older
years,
when
you
they
can't
get their
get
rest
after
after
few
Dallas.
years,
That's the whole point
all
of
of the
veterans.
players
They're
they
all
have
young.
are going to have
You
to
look-
retire.
that's the
due to age,
definition of
and they're going to
veterans.
have to start
No, but
building up with the
You
younger
look at
players.
the Patriots will last longer than Carolina.
True.
Absolutely.
But the
Yes.
thing is, the management from day one, the management and everybody, the coaches, everybody working together, they made this team what it is. It's a pretty good football team. It's a very good football team. All right, and then to be in the playoffs their second year, I think that's amazing. And I'm
And
rooting
first round bye with it.
for. There you go. They are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But can we see if
Now
they
they're
can
going
match
to
up
lose
with
in the
everyone
first
else?
round
Yes.
and prove me wrong, but They'll probably
Let's
lose.
hook over to the other team there now,
Cowboys.
Dallas.
Dallas.
I think Dallas is gonna win.
No
matter
longer
what.
Dallas-
America's team.
No.
If they're gonna miss,
No,
if
you're in the
Irvin's missing, if
They're
Williams is missing, I think they'll
And
still
that
win.
third person.
Whoever, I don't care who
I
the
think
hell
that,
it
that
is.
really disappoints me. It just, it's disgusting.
Disappointing him.
What disappoints you, Mike?
The fact that they would do this, and if they didn't do it, I don't know. But
What? Do what?
Are you accusing
Oh,
me?
I think
rape
you know.
allegations.
Oh,
Rape.
rape
The allegations of alleged rape.
The rape allegations.
Okay.
Wait, but
You
we're
look at-
sticking on
But
this
we're not
stuff.
going to look
Okay,
at that
no.
because we're talking about football as in the sport,
Dallas-
not as in the creeps who play it.
Okay. Dallas is not the football team that won the Super Bowl
No.
by scoring 50 some odd points.
No.
It isn't.
No, it isn't. They don't have the same offense.
I
Because
agree.
Jeff Norton, he is gone. That was a major part of that offense.
Yeah.
All right, always somebody fall onto,
Fall on to.
fall
choice
back
of
to, like
words.
the second option. You know, if the
Oh, yeah.
pass isn't there, all right, you dump it off to Norton and he'll run it down. All right, and he's
Never
not
heard
there
of him.
this year. All right,
Yeah.
he's been gone the entire
They're
season.
still they've
So
they've
their
proven
offense
they've
is
proven
down.
themselves a good team though with
The
coming
defense.
back from that 1-3 start.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that was okay. Yeah, but the defense has really carried them. I mean, there was 2 games that they didn't score a touchdown. I mean, you have to have defense to win those games.
Yeah.
And they did.
They beat.
They're the best defense in the NFL.
And then they got Bonio
They
kicking up the
got
field goal.
Bonio turned out to be a pretty good kicker.
Yeah.
A very good kicker.
Very good.
He's hitting around
He's
20 in a
only,
row.
he's only missed a couple this
Approximately,
year.
yes.
And he broke the record this year,
Mhm.
or tied the record for most field goals in a game at 7.
Mhm.
Yes.
Against Green Bay.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for pointing out the game.
Okay.
Yes.
The first round game against Minnesota.
Yes.
No show from Minnesota.
No.
Of
Not
course.
a football game.
Not a football
Once
game.
again, one of those teams that nobody was
Mhm.
picking, and
We found out
we were
why.
wondering why.
Against Carolina and Dallas, though, I'm gonna have to give it to Carolina.
Give it to
Definitely,
Carolina.
Carolina has got it all together.
I must be the only
know,
one
I-
at Dallas. I
and
think.
again-
I've been bragging about Carolina all show so far, but Dallas does does have an insurmountable defense. I mean, they're
Big
just
words.
too good. All right, they're
But-
too good. And if Emmitt Smith has even 80 yards, all right,
But you-
even 80 yards, he doesn't have to have
you-
an
Take his word.
amazing Emmitt.
Take his word.
Hey, when I'm talking, you guys listen.
Hey, I'm trying
Okay.
to listen, but you're not making any sense.
What are you talking about?
You have to take into account that number one, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be in Carolina. Number two, all these rape allegations between Michael Irvin and Eric Williams are going to drop
Oh,
team
screw
morale.
those things.
Screw those things. Those are major
Carolina
aspects.
Carolina
by
is
now.
an excellent NFL team, but
They
they
are
are
excellent.
not. This is their first playoff game. Dallas has been there many a
That
time.
doesn't matter.
They've won a couple
Dallas,
of Super Bowls. How many?
his morale
Three?
is going to be
Yeah.
so low. Michael,
Morale.
if
Morale.
within the next
you
week,
win games
the
on
next couple
morale.
of days, something could happen. Michael Irvin may not be able to play in that game. That could take a big part out of that game. You're
Oh,
not thinking of all the options.
they have too many weapons, okay? And with a stellar defense like that,
I
they're going to
disagree.
win this.
But you said it yourself that Carolina is a great defense.
Carolina
the coaching
is
staff
I
said
didn't
it all
say anything
together.
about Carolina's defense.
Yes, I didn't say
I
defense,
said they're
you've
well
got it.
balanced
They've
veterans,
got
all
it
working together in unison.
They're older, they have more experience. They can take it to the Cowboys.
Experience. Look at the playoff experience for Dallas, huh? Did you decide to look at that yet?
I've looked at that. Let me just tell you one thing. Carolina's going to go in there on that day, and they're going to kick Dallas.
So, Mike, I think you're going with Carolina.
Yes, Carolina.
I beg.
I'll go for Carolina.
I say Dallas.
I'm sorry,
I predict
have
the
to
score
go with
too.
I
Carolina.
predict Dallas.
27. Nah, not 27. They don't have that kind of offense. But I'll go 21 to 10, Dallas.
I see it more than that.
Yeah.
I'm
I see
seeing
more than that.
21
No,
to 10.
no, I'm seeing
28,
Dallas.
24 Carolina.
I'm thinking 28-13.
42-35.
Dallas.
42-35.
I'm seeing a high-scoring game.
You just said they had a great
The two
defense.
greatest defenses. We're gonna have a shootout, huh?
Yes, because they're also very good offense.
I think Emmett's going to have a great game, though.
Because the
You didn't take that into account, did you?
Okay. So, we've got 2 for Dallas, 2 for Carolina, and we
I'd
all...
like to change my vote. No,
Are we all agreeing for, how about the Green Bay San Francisco game?
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Okay, we all agree on Green Bay.
San Francisco.
So,
I'm 100%
what do you
reliable.
see for the NFC champions?
I'm seeing
The NFC
Carolina.
champion.
Well, you guys can't vote for Carolina because
I am seeing
I'm
Green
going-
Bay.
I'm seeing Green Bay too.
Even though I'd like to see Dallas
I'll play
in a
devil's
way, but
advocate
not.
though.
What?
Nah, I won't. All right, Green Bay.
Okay. So you got 3 Green Bays against Mike's still hanging on to Carolina over
Hang
there.
on,
All right, now
Carolina.
that the
They've got the
AFC
intelligence,
Well,
they've
the
got what
AFC
they
in a
experience.
second.
That's all
Will
I'm gonna
be
say.
much,
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll get to the
Much.
AFC in a second. We're gonna take a short break right
much,
now. We'll be right back. Stick around.
See you.
much difference.
Okay, hi, welcome back. We're going to do the AFC playoffs right now. First game, Jacksonville and Denver. What do you see happening in those games?
Denver by a landslide.
Well, obviously Denver has the better quarterback, the better running back, the better defense. I mean, you know, Jacksonville I don't think should be in the playoffs. Jacksonville is not the
They
same type
beat
of
Buffalo at Buffalo.
But Buffalo
who cares?
is old, really old.
So did Buffalo not go in the
Buffalo's
playoffs
used to
either?
losing in the playoffs.
I didn't think, yeah. The
Super Bowl,
the
right?
playoffs should
Yeah.
be for the best teams. Buffalo is not a commanding team this year. I mean, come on.
I'm going to have to
Thank
agree with
you.
Jason on that. Denver is a much better team than Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville lucked out in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I see Denver all the way.
I think they lucked out.
same
Not to take anything away from Jacksonville. They played a great game
Yeah,
against
yeah,
Buffalo.
yeah.
All right, they outplayed them in just about every area.
But I
Right.
think
Okay,
They
I'm
felt
gonna
lucky one
say,
day.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Jacksonville will keep it close in Denver. It'll be a football game.
So
What
what
do
you're
you
saying
say?
is Denver's going to win, but not really win.
No, I think they're gonna win by 7, 14
If you got to go out on
points.
a limb, you got to
14
say
points is
Jacksonville's going
pretty
to blow
big.
them out. That's
No,
going out on a
no,
limb.
it's not. Because
You're
you
going
guys
out
are
on a
saying that Denver's gonna
range.
blow out.
I didn't say
What do you
that.
think- what do you
I
think
didn't
a blowout
say
is?
that. I said they're going to win this game. All right, I'll predict the final score for you.
I consider a blowout
31.
17 points or more.
31-17.
31-17.
And they're only going
Ooh.
to give up 2 touchdowns in the second half because they're ahead.
You go,
I'm
Jim.
seeing simple, 7-3.
All right, and there's
So
going to be a
very simple.
fumble in the
7-3.
second quarter around the 10-minute
You
mark.
heard me.
Mike's stopping picking scores because he just picked 7-3 for this game.
Tied
Mike,
at
I
4.
think you should go back to the hospital.
We're going tied at 4.
Okay, so
What do
yeah,
I see things?
I'm gonna go with Denver winning maybe 28-21.
You've obviously put a lot of 28-20.
28-21. I think
Yeah.
Denver will win by
7-3 was a
And it's
joke.
not going to be anything where Denver goes with their prevent defense. It'll be a close game. I think Jacksonville will score. Will score with.
We'll score. That's a good bet.
near the end of the game, they'll go for the onside kick. They won't get it.
There'll be
I totally
I
disagree with
How's
you.
that
there'll
for
be
a
a
prediction?
game
I
of
disagree.
3 yards.
I see a Denver 21-17.
I see Denver celebrating at the beginning of the fourth quarter. After the highest
Oh,
scoring
let's move
football game
on.
ever.
All right.
No.
This is obviously,
Okay,
obviously,
We obviously
we
all
all
agree.
take Denver on this one.
Denver.
Denver.
But let's look over the other game. The game that counts. Pittsburgh
That's right.
versus New England.
This
New England will beat them.
is a
New England.
pretty
Don't matter.
good matchup.
Oh,
I mean,
I think it's the best one in the playoffs.
yes.
I'm a
yes.
hometownie, so
I could not
definitely
pick this
New
game.
England.
I've been toiling over this for the longest time. Actually, like a couple
2 minutes, but
But you look at all the weapons in Pittsburgh's offense
Shotguns,
and defense.
rifles.
They, especially with Cordell Stewart,
And the blitz.
and yeah,
The blitz on defense.
the blitz. But even though the Patriots pick up the blitz well, better than just about.
But Sam Gash is gone.
Sam Gash is gone. So
Sam Gash is
and
also gone in the
that's a
Buffalo
key
game.
we have a
player.
gash in our own.
That's a key player for the Patriots, and yet the Steelers have also lost a key player in Yancey Thigpen. All right, that's for the entire year though.
But look at
Right.
what happened. Yeah, they went the whole entire year. Sam Gash guided this team into the playoffs. If it wasn't for him, I don't think they'd be here.
That's a
Yeah, well,
That's pretty
Is
responsible.
Can Keith Byers take his position?
No.
Okay, he's not going to
But
fill
Keith
his
Byers
position.
has some talent. I
but-
think he's going to be able to
But
hold
he's
up.
a
I think
big
he's
guy,
gonna do it.
okay?
He's a big guy.
Bill Parcells likes big men.
Oh, okay, that came out kind of
Way
wrong.
to go, Billy Boy.
Okay.
The big tuna.
He likes big men. He likes
Okay.
big men.
But let's look
Why
over
don't you just
New
say
England.
he prefers large football players?
Okay. Sam Gash is gone. Will Keith Byers isn't going to be able to hold up. The thing is, will Curtis Martin be able to have a good game?
Definitely.
I don't think so.
I think so.
You know
I
something?
totally disagree. I think Terry Glenn and Curtis Martin will be stars of the
I
game.
think that Curtis Martin does well under pressure. All right, he doesn't have the largest front line, you know.
That's what's going to hurt him.
No, he's been doing this all year long. I mean, he finds a way. I see him going over 100 yards for this.
I see him not
I
making
agree.
70.
I
He's
see him
not
over
making
100.
70.
I say
Yeah.
he's under 70 yards.
I see him
rushing.
over
That
100.
was Sean.
They're not going to win this game on the ground, though. If should New England find a way.
No, I don't think they will make it.
No,
up.
This game's
I
gonna
mean
have to be
that's
played
obviously
in the
New
air.
England's advantage is in the
Bledsoe
passing game,
needs to be thrown.
and needs to be throwing more.
Well.
It's a good bet, yeah.
Well, no, remember the last game?
Poorly.
Quite a few games ago, well, quite a few games this season, he hasn't been throwing the ball well. He
Yeah,
needs to be able to
he wins.
hit his targets.
He has to be
wins.
confident. That's what he has to be.
He wins when his completion percentage is above 60. All right, if he can keep that above 60, all right, we
Yeah.
will have won this game. The New
So
England
they
Patriots
just
will
they just
have
hike the
won
ball,
this.
turn around, and throw it, and they just keep on doing that the whole entire game. 100% complete.
Sean, now be reasonable. You're not being reasonable.
Thank you, Jay.
I'd see the fans are going to be into this one because it's the
They
first.
better be.
think?
They
It's-
better be.
It's the first home playoff game for 18 years. I think one big play, Bledsoe to Glenn, will get this whole thing started.
You've already predicted the play.
The play.
It's going to be from the
usually
42-yard
predict
line with 3
scores.
minutes and
The
28
pass
seconds left in the
for
first
round
quarter.
door.
We usually hear predict scores. He's predicting a play. I think there's going to be a fumble in the second quarter around the 9.5-minute mark.
I'm going
I'll
to
hold
have
you
to
to that.
say,
I think that the Patriots will have to jump out of the lead in the first 2 quarters.
the
Because
Patriots are going to have to
it
play
always
really
takes
hard.
Jacksonville
Hey, let's
a
not
little
count-
while to jumpstart. Why don't you just wait, buddy? And I think Natron means it's going to be a pretty important factor that we're going to have to stop that.
Yeah.
Now then, so far we've been talking about the Patriots' keys to victory. Now what about Pittsburgh? They have probably a better chance of winning this game.
If you're
I
outside of
disagree.
New England, you're picking Pittsburgh on any bet because, frankly,
People hate us.
that's not it. Pittsburgh has a better
That's
team.
the reason. I don't like New England.
I'll say it right now. Pittsburgh has a better team.
They,
Oh, yes.
Overall, they have a better team.
well, that's good to inflate their egos. Yeah.
I'm sure they're watching.
That's the thing. The entire team is watching this broadcast.
That would make it up to about 20 people.
All right, now
21.
what's
21.
listen,
Okay.
Pittsburgh
Thank
is
Pittsburgh.
a better rounded team. All right, they're talking about the second coming of the steel curtain on defense. You know, when they say something like that, all right, you know that defense is intimidating. Now,
They've got the blitz working for them.
they got the
They
blitz.
got it working.
The blitz is what led them to victory in the
But
previous
what
game
in
against
versus Indianapolis, Marshall Falk did not pick up the blitz at all. That's what hurt him. They kept on they just ran
Well,
in, and
obviously, if you don't pick up the blitz,
walked right in. Yeah, but he didn't. He should have, and he didn't all game long.
Marshall Falk is not as good a running back as people think. He had an outstanding rookie year. Everybody wanted him on his team. We were looking, wow, why couldn't we get a running back like this? Is before Curtis Martin.
Is it?
Yeah, so I guess it's BC
Really?
before Curtis.
Yeah.
Not really.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, in his sophomore season, and this
This happened in 2 BC.
Oh gosh. Yes, I am.
This is 2 after BC. This is 2C.
It's
Anyway.
before he came to the
And,
Patriots.
no,
Okay,
during
okay.
his
Where are you going with this?
All right, I'm talking
Nowhere.
about Marshall Falk.
Okay.
He's not as good. He's
I
not
don't
very
think
good.
Jim Harbaugh is as
Very
good as
good.
people say he is.
He was in the beginning, but the first 5 games, I praised him, and that was the
We know.
first.
Yes. You
That was the
ranked him
beginning.
as the #1 quarterback in the NFL.
Yes, you did.
And now look at him. He couldn't bring him back. He's been nicknamed the
Yeah,
comeback
he
kid.
had-
He couldn't bring him back.
Well, that's why he was
The
so good.
blitz
He did
walked right
so
over
great
him.
under pressure. But this year, he has the front line in front of him, the offensive line, did not help him one bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, combine that with lousy receivers, you got yourself.
They actually have
a
some
lousy
really good
player.
receivers, though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they do.
Sean,
Who? Pittsburgh? I don't-
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
The
with the
team that's not
times.
in the playoffs. That's what we're
sorry,
talking
So let's
about.
worry about them.
All right, let's talk
And we
about
could be worrying about the
Pittsburgh.
Patriots.
How about we get on Marshall Falk?
You did.
I brought it up. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I think
All right, we got the defense.
Cordell
We
Stewart
just
is
got
going to
Washington.
dissolve the Patriot defense.
No.
I disagree.
No, that's where you're,
You're wrong.
almost, well, I'm not sure, wrong. You see, the New England defense has been able to contain the run. All right, we were able to almost shut down Emmitt Smith. He had like 2 or 3 big
But
carries.
can they shut down the pass on the run at the same time? Because that's what
Yes.
Cordell Stewart does.
Well, the thing is,
He doesn't have the big
if-
enough arm
if-
to get it all the way down the field.
Patriots,
And that's
if
what
the
we lose on.
Patriots concentrate on the run, Cordell Stewart is not a great passer. He does not really put it on the money, and not with a lot of speed. All right,
But still, he's a threat to pass.
he's a threat.
Yes. But he doesn't have the greatest arm as some of the quarterbacks
Tom
we've
Brady.
seen.
I say you go for the first option as the run, because he does a lot of quarterback draws. All right, and that's how usually
He may not
gains
even
like
play
20
that
counts.
much. I mean, Tom Zach's the regular quarterback.
Well, I think if I was the coach of Pittsburgh, I'd say Cordell Stewart goes in there any time over.
But he didn't during the Indianapolis game. He stuck Tom Zach in.
But he still played a lot though, Cordell.
I think, yeah. So basically, if we choose the run as the #1 threat against us, all right, try it first, primarily stop that. Then, all right, I think we can contain Cordell, and that problem will be solved.
You
Well,
go, Jay.
okay. So the key to Patriot victory would be to do everything right, and therefore they will win.
No. Play Cordell for the run. Do not play him for the pass, because he'll screw up sooner or later.
We'll see.
Because that's why
Yeah.
he should be a running
I
back.
agree.
We
But
shall
and you
see.
put him in the quarterback spot.
I
right?
think that
and
the
people
sec-
think he's going to pass.
the
That's the only
secondary is going
reason
to be
he's
caught
good.
sleeping, I think.
What?
I think when Cordell's in there, the secondary will be caught sleeping, and they're going to take advantage of it.
I'm not going to commit myself here to any, like, I think the defense is going to have a great day, or, I think Cordell's going to tear us apart. I'm not going to say he's going to do that, or
Terry
that,
Lynn will have a huge pass play.
or
in the first
something
quarter.
like that. But I
Get the
am going to say that this is just going to be a great match. This is why you have these arguments. It's a great matchup.
It's going to be
Alright.
a real football game.
It's unlike those imitation football games.
You know what I'm
that we all
talking about
hate.
when I say about those football games?
What are you talking about?
The ones that have the no score, the
Yeah.
57-3.
I like those ones.
Those
Very
are the ones that
interesting
the home
watching
team
touchdowns.
loves.
It
if
was
they're winning.
boring.
I like them.
If the Patriots were winning, yeah, I could.
I
enjoy
love it.
If the Patriots winning, I'd get into it.
Exactly. I'm hoping it's a football game though, because if it's a blowout, I think it's going to be on Pittsburgh's side. Because I don't see the Patriots blowing out Pittsburgh.
You don't have any hometown spirit.
All right.
None left.
Are we having a score prediction here?
I say we do.
Okay, go.
Okay. I say,
Today.
fans of back in Boston, Patriots win 24-21.
Pretty close to what I would say. I'd say 28-24 Pats.
I'd say 35-31 Pats.
All those great defenses. Yeah.
I didn't say they were
42-39.
great defenses.
Well, we said Pittsburgh had a great defense.
What is
your
So wait a second. We've all picked the Patriots.
I'm also going with the Patriots.
Well, we live in New
27-24.
England. We have to pick the
All
Patriots.
right, Patriots, but only because we're from New England. You can see our dilemma.
Okay.
What do you want me to vote for? Steelers?
No, that cannot happen.
Changing my vote to Pittsburgh, 85 no.
That's not a football game.
So we all got the AFC championship game is Denver versus New England. At Denver.
It's probably not going to happen, though.
No.
Something's in the back of my mind, and matchup. Okay, it's a matchup.
Uh-oh.
I'm talking about the
New England,
Steelers.
Denver, in Denver. I think New England will learn from their mistakes in the first game, and I think it'll be close to a football game. I think Denver will come out victorious.
Yeah, I think Denver's going to beat the Patriots because they haven't been in the playoffs in a very long time. But then again, Denver.
I don't know though. I mean, if the
But I
Patriots make the finals, I mean, that could just change the whole
It
thing.
could.
I mean, they get their momentum going, and it's like their first Super Bowl.
And I'm going to say, don't count
Can I make a point?
Jacksonville out.
I am.
Versus Denver.
Me too.
I will count them out.
Jacksonville is out.
1, 2.
Okay, well,
Jacksonville. I'm counting them out.
we're going to take a short
Go
break
back
right
to your
now.
house.
We'll come back, talk a little about college football, okay? Stick around.
I know nothing about college football.
Two, one. Hi, welcome. Okay, welcome back. Right now, we're going to college football. Just briefly, the Rose Bowl.
Great game. Ohio State pushed them the whole way. Arizona played nice, but I think Ohio State was just better. That's all it all boiled down to.
Mike didn't see the game. Jay, I heard you saw the game.
You heard right, my friend.
I read the
That
paper.
was a great game from start to finish.
You didn't
Bad
see it.
officiating.
And that winning team I rooted for all the way.
Ohio State.
I didn't
I
see
think
the
it
game.
was. I think it was a
fine.
pretty stupid play at the end of the game with Arizona. I don't even know what the name of the team is. Forget it. Yeah, Arizona. when
I'll
they-
put in my 2 cents. And
No,
say,
really.
Good
When-
job, Ohio.
This
when
is Sean's corner.
Arizona was going up the middle and they had like 10 seconds left.
Oh, yeah.
And they passed the ball straight up the middle and the guy starts trying to go for the extra few yards. He wasted the whole clock, got rid of their
Yeah.
whole possibility of a field goal.
Exactly. But it was a great comeback by Ohio State with like
I
a
would
minute
agree.
25 left. Too bad officiating in the game. That kind of let it down. The Sugar Bowl is tonight.
Sugar.
I know it's not tonight on your TVs, but it's tonight when we do the show.
Yeah.
Florida
Tonight.
versus
So
Florida
basically,
State.
it's
I
about
bet a Florida team's
It's
going to
probably
win.
5
last
days.
month to you.
5 days ago, maybe 8.
Okay. For all you people who don't follow Florida
two.
State is number 1. Florida is number 3. This is
I knew that.
this is the Super Bowl of college.
Excuse me.
To some extent.
Where's number 2?
Arizona State was number 2.
Oh,
Was
see, they
number
played
2.
in the Rose Bowl, so they couldn't play in the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
You go, Michael.
They liked roses better than sugar.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I
I'm
prefer
Not really.
I'm gonna go with I'll go with Florida. Florida State. I'm gonna go with Florida State.
I go with
Well,
I go with some Florida team.
State.
Florida
Seminoles.
State.
Florida
Go
has been
Seminoles.
Florida has been a dominating team.
But remember the last time they played Florida State?
No,
No.
Like 3 games ago?
no.
Florida State blew them out.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna go with
This
Florida
is
State.
college, though. I
I
mean,
have to go with FSU.
Is that
Anything
Werfel's
could
team?
happen. What?
Is that Werfel's team or is that the Gators?
Florida Gators.
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
Florida State
I'm going
Seminoles.
Florida. Werfel. He's my man.
Okay.
we're on a limb. Florida State. Yeah, Florida.
Dan's going with Florida. I'm going with Florida State.
I'm with Sean.
What's
Okay.
your?
You're just going with Sean because he knows what he's talking about.
You got
And
it.
Jay?
I said Florida.
Okay.
The Gators all the way.
2-2.
Mainly because they have a cool little logo. I like a gator better than a Seminole.
Yes. You
I
go.
think
You
the
can't really
Seminole,
I
like.
do too.
You
but-
the Seminole looks stronger.
Even
No,
though
it
he's not.
doesn't.
He can scalp you.
Indiana.
A gator.
A Gator could
Versus
You gotta
a
like.
gator.
You gotta take the entire like top off.
Oh, but
That's a scalp.
This is what college football has come down to.
but you see,
See
Actually,
whose
yeah.
logo looks better.
the Seminole has more feathers, which means he's gotten closer to more men and hit them.
Our mascot could beat up your
But the
mascot.
Gator, eat anything.
But the Gator is slow, not intelligent.
Maybe they'll take the mascots
Then
and
the
as,
Seminole-
Some
It's
gators
swift.
say the same thing about you.
as a halftime show, they'll take a gator and a Seminole, put them in midfield, and let them fight. Whoever
No.
wins will be victorious.
That's a football game.
No, it isn't. It's like cockfighting.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up right now.
Why not?
Until
Well,
next
that's the note you want to end on.
until next time, I'm Sean Neville.
I'm Jason Crescenzo.
I'm Dan Sweet.
And I am Michael Carr.
So when we come back, it'll be the Super Bowl show.
No cockfighting.
None whatsoever. So until next time, so long.
See you later, everybody.
What do you think it was a Gator versus Seminole?